Today, reviving a First Coast community that does not want to become a ghost town. This is a bird's eye view for you over the town of Hastings. And right now, many areas, especially along Main Street, they're just kind of clinging to life. Hastings is located about 30 minutes from downtown St. Augustine.
And Jessica Clark is on your side, reporting on the effort to pump up the economy of a once thriving city.
This is Main Street in Hastings in the middle of the day. Empty. Squint hard, you might even see a tumbleweed roll by. There's a bank, a cafe, and Gator Parts and Sales.
We're not just a hardware store, we're a farm supply.
I took my history book about Hastings to Charles Brown, who's had that shop on Main Street for 36 years.
This hotel here is down on the corner, or was, John Deere dealership.
There was a John Deere dealership on Main Street?
Yes.
Hastings Potato Growers.
That's what it was originally.
What is it now? Do you know?
Just might be nothing, I'm not sure.
In the early 1900s, Hastings was a happening place, bustling with potatoes being shipped out from the busy train depot, and there was a downtown to support it.
Look, there's not a parking space to be found.
No, there's all kind of cars down there.
Much different now.
Yeah, it's just run down.
A fire in the 1980s burned down some of the buildings, and the exodus of businesses after that left Hastings nearly high and dry.
You know, I felt like there was so much potential.
Enter Jenna Dennis. Over the last year and a half, she and her husband have bought buildings on Main Street.
We have these three here and then this one here as well.
They have remodeled all of them. What used to be Stanton Motors, they're turning into a wedding and event venue. The other buildings?
Two properties where we already know who the tenants are going to be.
She is now the executive director of Hastings Main Street, Inc. and envisions cafes, shops, cultural activities along Main Street. But wait, there's more. The historic Hastings High School down the street will be remodeled and will house First Coast Technical College.
So it's going to bring probably hundreds of students on a daily basis to the area.
The public library is moving to an empty field, 2 addresses down from the new wedding venue.
I think it's very exciting.
And this weekend, there is a pop-up market and history presentation on Main Street.
We have a lot of different vendors, everything from antiques, handmade goods.
As for Brown, looking at photos of the way Hastings used to be dripping with activity, would you like to see it looking like that again?
It'd be nice, it really would.
In Hastings, Jessica Clark, First Coast News on your side.
Jess knows no matter what's going on down there, there are a lot of friendly folks in Hastings. And this pop-up market that Jess just mentioned, it is this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 at 301 Main Street. And from 1:30 to 3:30, there will be a presentation called The History of Hastings at Norma D's Restaurant and Main Street as well. The author of the book that you saw in the story is going to be speaking there.